All right, so for this video, I wasn't actually gonna make it because I was already starting, as you can see, but I'm gonna be making a green plasma torch like off a skylighter. This is something I just typed up and printed out, so if you want to know what's in there, you can pause it. But pretty much what I'm doing is I am doing 20 grams of the Parlin, and then I'm going to be using barium nitrate, which is toxic, so you want to make sure you wear your barrier, your masks and gloves and all that good stuff. So for the barium nitrate, it's going to be wait for this barium nitrate because it's super chunky, so I'm not going to add that just yet. So next is going to be 20 grams magnesium, and this magnesium is part of what they already send you in the kit. So I'm going to be adding this in here, so that should bring this guy up to 40. And you never want to blend any metals or anything, so just make sure that you blend the chemicals separately if you're going to be using any type of grinder or anything like that. Okay, that's 40. So this magnesium here is a very nice shiny looking magnesium, and for those of you that don't really know what magnesium is, all it is magnesium and aluminum, and they fire them up and then they break them together and it turns into this powder. So real quick, I'm going to show you what this other type of magnesium I have looks like. This here is magnesium powder, as well as this one, but this one, as you saw, was nice and shiny and silver, whereas this one's like a darker gray, but you can see little shiny flecks in there. They both work just as fine, you know, there's no difference. I know a lot of times magnesium that is shiny like and silver like this one looks better. I thought the same thing too, because when I ordered this off of what is it, Skylighter, I saw that it was like nice and silver and everything, and then I ordered a pound and it came dark and I was like, man, that doesn't look right. Well, it was just because of that different, I guess, where they got it out of the barrel or whatever. So it's all the same thing, it just looks different. So now I'm going to be doing my red gum, and it's going to be 10 grams. So that should bump me up to 50. There it is. 50. And then last, but I just need to add, is the 50 grams barium nitrate. And right there you can see that I have 50 grams with the composition. You can see the Parlon, you can see the mix right there of the magnesium, and then on top you see the red gum. I'm going to go ahead and stop right there, and I'm going to go ahead and grind up this barium nitrate that I need, and then once I mix it all together, it would become the plasma green torch that you see here. For the second part, my barium nitrate, I put it in a mortar and pestle, and I mix it up outside, making it into a fine white powder. This, like I said before, is toxic, so we wear your barriers. And I don't want to do this inside because breathing this in could be pretty bad, so I'm not going to risk it. So I just do it outside. So 50 grams of this, that's 50 grams. So right here is a total 100 grams total, or anything like that sensitive. So with this one, I've done this many times and just shake it up like that. Now, a lot of people will probably say don't do that, and I would agree, don't do it, but I've made this plenty of times to where I feel comfortable shaking it like this and it doesn't do anything. Especially mixing something like this with 100 grams, that's a lot. So if this thing was to go off, it would definitely blow your hand off, but this is a flare. It's not a composition used in like, what would you call it, like salutes or anything like that. I make normally for my flares or whatever, but like I said, Skylighter was saying that you can make this mixture exactly the same, but just substitute strontium nitrate for barium nitrate. So that's the only reason I did it. Now I'm hoping it works, because if not, I just wasted 100 grams worth of chemicals. But That's why I'm doing it, so that way you don't do it. All right, let me go grab a torch and let's try this out.